Okay, continue our topic. Okay, so previous topic we learn about electrical system for single loop. Okay, for this video, we want to find the transfer function for complex circuit. Okay, for complex circuit for electrical system. Okay, basically for for complex circuit, there are multiple loop. Okay, multiple loop and multiple node. Okay, so to get the transfer function, okay, first we basically apply or using mesh analysis. Okay, mesh analysis is another method to analyze the circuit. Okay, so you can find the information about mesh analysis in electrical circuit books. Okay. Okay, to get the transfer function, okay, there are 6 steps. Okay, first, replace passive element value with their impedance. Okay, so you you can see at the electrical circuit. Okay, and then you find what is the passive element are. Okay, so and then after you know the passive element, and then you convert this passive element into impedance. Okay, and the second one is a replay of sources and time variable with their Laplace transform. Okay, meaning that you need to define what is a input, what is output, and then you convert all the sources into Laplace transform. Okay, because this one in function of time. Okay, and then number 3, okay, assume a transform current and a current direction in each mesh. Okay, so you need to find or define how many current you want to solve. Okay, okay, and then you define the direction of current, either it's a clockwise or counter clockwise. Okay, and then after that, okay, number 4, you write Kirchhoff voltage law, because this one is a loop, so it's a better you use a KVL. Okay, so you just summation of voltage and then equal to 0. Okay, number 5, solve the simultaneous equation for the output. Okay, this one to get the mathematical equation for electrical system. Okay. Okay, after you get the mathematical equation, then lastly you can find the transfer function. Okay, transfer function is output divided by input. Okay, here I want to solve one example. Okay, this example is to find the transfer function. Okay, for multiple loop. Okay, so for this circle, okay, this circle, you can see we can see that we have 2 loop. Okay, so 2 loop, and then we have one current here and then another current here, so meaning that there are 2 current. Okay, and then this one is a input voltage. Okay, so in this problem, asked to find transfer function of I2 divided by Vx, meaning that you need to eliminate this one, I1. Okay, to solve this problem, okay, first okay, so remember that just now I said that we have a 6 step. Okay, so first okay, initial, assume all initial are 0. Okay, so whatever initial kita consider as a 0. Okay, and then there are 2 mesh. Okay, loop 1 and loop 2. Okay, this one loop 1. Okay, this one loop 2. Okay, so here you can see we have I1. Okay, this one I1, this one I2. Meaning that you need to find what is the I1, what is the I2, because we want to find I2 divided by Vt. Okay. Okay, so after you know how many loop in this circuit, okay, and then you replace all passive element into impedance. Okay, so you can see, okay, R, okay, R1, okay, this one R1, okay, this one R2, okay, this one LS, okay, convert, okay, from passive element to impedance. Okay, this one 1 over CS. Okay, all the impedance, you can see the table in previous video. Okay, so after you know all the passive element, okay, and then you replace source into Laplace transform. Okay, so here you know that Vs is the input and then I2 is output. So that's why, so you can see this one, okay, convert to Laplace transform. Okay, for for I1, okay, so you just see this, okay, okay, this one, okay, just look at the loop 1, okay, so you are the VT, okay, this one, input source, okay, and then this one, VR1, okay, this one VL, okay, because, current at inductor, there are two, okay, L1 and L2, so meaning that L1 minus L2, so you get this one, okay, this one is a VL, okay, this one is a V out, okay, okay, this one, V input V, okay, so you just, use KVL to find equation for I1, okay, and then, after you get this equation, okay, you convert, you jadikan I, okay, I1 equal Vs plus Ls multiply I2 divided by R1 plus Ls, okay, is you want to substitute into I2. Okay, after you get equation for I1 and then you solve for the mesh 2. Okay, mesh 2 for I2. Okay, so you refer this loop. Okay, so for this loop, okay, so you have VL, okay, VL2, okay, VC. Okay, but for this one, I2 minus I1. Okay, okay, this one is a method how you analyze the electrical circuit using mesh analysis. Okay, so that's why you can get this one. Okay, I2 minus I1. Okay, okay, so tengok kat sini. Okay, okay, this one is a for VL. Okay. Okay, this one for VR2. Okay. And then this one for VC. Okay. You just put. Okay. And then lastly you akan dapatlah equation ni. LS I1 plus R2 I2 plus 1 over CS I2 minus LS multiply I1 equal 0. Because we want transfer function in term of I2 divided by V, okay, so you need to substitute I1 into I2. Okay, this one I1 you get, okay, and then you substitute in here, okay, substitute here, okay, and then you akan dapat equation this one, okay. Okay, and then after you get this equation, you solve and then you get this one. Okay, this. Okay, after you get this equation and then solve everything, and then lastly you akan dapat this one. Okay, so this one is a transfer function for I2 divided by Vs. Okay, so I2 divided by V equal CLS square. Okay, divided by CLR1S square plus CLR2S square plus CR2R1S plus LS plus R1, and then this is a block diagram. Okay, so this one is a input, this one is output, and then this one input, and then this one is a transfer function. Okay, that's all for that's all the method. Okay, how you get the transfer function for multiple loop. Hopefully you understand the concept. If you don't understand, you can look at this video again and again, and if you still don't understand, you can ask me. Either you can WhatsApp, PM to me, or you can discuss in Google Classroom. Okay. I hope this can make you understand the concept of multiple loop for electrical system.